Hello all of you, my name is Pawan and I have secured 505 rank in Civil Services Examination 2016, and in this video I will be sharing some of my strategies for preparing for this examination. And before starting with this video, the first thing is why you should listen to this video. Uh, you should listen to this video because of three obvious reasons. First thing is I've secured this rank, that is 505, in a very first attempt. Second is I cracked this examination while I was working in Maruti Suzuki and Element Limited. So the people who are working and they don't want to leave their job for obvious reasons can get benefit from this video. Third thing is I am graduate in mechanical engineering, but I took political science and international relations as optional. So I prepared for this optional in 3-4 months, and I completed my syllabus, and I got decent marks in optional also. So I think you can get benefit in these three areas and others also. So the first question that comes into every person mind who usually starts with this examination is how you should start with this examination preparation. So I was a bit lucky into this field because I get help from IASbaba. I when I made up my mind for giving up this examination, it was in October 2015 that I made up my mind that I'll be appearing for this examination. Before that, I was total nil. I was not in sync with current affairs or with anything, and I was not having any plan for giving this examination earlier. So I made up my mind in October 2015, and on that very first day I subscribed to IASbaba. I got this uh, information about IASbaba from my friend, and I subscribed to this IASbaba. And from that very first day, I got daily mail from IASbaba, and I haven't skipped any mail. I have read rigorously all the mails of IASbaba, all the questionnaire of IASbaba. So I think I'm very thankful to IASbaba that they had played a very crucial role for preparing me for this examination. So after that, I took test series of IASbaba also, because completion of syllabus is very important for this examination. And the test series of IASbaba is planned in such a manner that they will not only complete your syllabus, but they will make you revise your whole syllabus twice at least. So I took up the test series of IASbaba, and I've got decent marks in all of the tests, and I literally followed rigorously all the tests uh, at that targeted date that they have given. So I think IASbaba had played a very important part in this preparation. And why I am stressing more on IASbaba is because the notes that they give daily, the current affairs that they give, are really very important, and the type of format that in which they are writing up their text, whole of the current affairs that they are writing, is very important, because I copied their style of writing into this mains examination, how they are writing up the introduction, and how they are writing up their middle answer into the point format. The whole of the answer format I copied from IASbaba written material, and written material you can get a daily via mail. So it's all free, but you have to, but I paid for test series. But IASbaba is really doing a great job by giving whole of the nation the notes and other things free of cost. And I think uh, I prepared as a clubber. I was not into offline mode of IASbaba, but I took help of online courses, online things of IASbaba, and I took maximum help that I can get from IASbaba. The programs of IASbaba like ILP and TLP, they are of great significance for a UPSC aspirant, and I think one should get benefit from it, and one should get enrolled into it. And my very sincere thanks to Tausif sir, uh, Yashwant sir, and Mohan sir, because they are the founding fathers of IASbaba, and they are doing a great job for teaching the nations. And uh, literally people, you should know that the coaching centers will help you nothing, because it is just 5% that coaching centers can render you help. Other 95% you have to prepare for your own, by your own. But I think IASbaba will impart you a critical thinking that is required for this examination. So how I prepared for this examination? For prelims, I took help from IASbaba. I followed all the test series of IASbaba. But there's a very important thing, that what you are doing, that all others 14 lakh 15 lakh people are not doing, because you have to get an edge to compete with the others. If you're having edge, then only you can succeed in this examination. So uh, I I practiced more than 100 mock tests so that I can write one mock test, that is prelims 2016. So that was, I think, a crucial step, because I was prepared mentally and physically how to deal with that pressure of 2 hours. So I think that this one is important. So you have to metamorphose yourself into that mode, so that the examination mode will be a cakewalk for you. You have to make yourself pressurized in such a manner. So I think that was very important. And in prelims I got 117.34 marks. So for the person appearing for the first time, I think it's a decent score. So apart from IASbaba and other things, I followed all the books, all the NCRTs, and all the books that have been mentioned in this syllabus of IASbaba. And apart from it, I followed Hindu newspaper, and I started with Hindu newspaper, but after 2-3 months, that is in February, March, I started with Indian Express and Live Mint also. So by the end of March, I was preparing with 3 newspapers. Indian Express. Indian Express helped me for optional, for political science and international relations. And Hindu, I got the idea of writing my answer format was from Hindu. My language, how the technical language that you have to write, I copied that from Hindu. So my writing style and Hindu's writing style can be a bit same. So Hindu, Indian Express, and Live Mint. Live Mint was very important in economic perspective, because for economics, I think the rationale of Live Mint is a bit good. So I took help from all these 3 newspapers. And apart from this, I read economic survey rigorously, the original one. I haven't gone through any of the coaching centers economic survey, but the original economic survey, I took a deep read into this. So apart from economic survey, I followed ARC also. I followed ethics and other things. There I think 5 6 chapters I have referred from ARC, and they are very good, and they are very good for preparation. So ARC is done, NCRT is done. NCRTs are very important for geography, and you have to variegate NCRTs with the online sources. So for geography, I think NCRTs and online sources are enough. You don't have to go with other books. And for history, I preferred Spectrum and NCRT, modern NCRT. I haven't read that medieval NCRT, but for ancient NCRT, I have referred for ancient history. I referred ancient NCRT, Nitin Singhania, and one more thing, CCRT. So these are the things. For polity, I referred Lakshmikant, and I also referred Legal Services India. It's a website, and it's a very good website for preparing for the writing portion of polity. And apart from this, for economics, I referred Live Mint and online sources. So you have to read a lot. Why I prefer reading over watching videos? Because a good writer is a good reader. Even if you clear prelims and you're not good at writing, it is again a zero, because you will be back to zero, and you will be preparing again for prelims. So while you are preparing for prelims, you have to take care in your mind that mains is also important part, and you have to start developing yourself for the mains also while you are preparing for the prelims. So that is why I prefer reading over watching videos. I haven't seen any videos of Prunal or an academy or anything. I have just read a whole of the literature on websites. I have followed Dailyo, New York Times, Washington Post, and all other things. The Wire is very important. There's a website called The Wire, and the articles of The Wire are very important, and the analysis part is very good in The Wire. So these were the things that I did for prelims, and after I got cleared in prelims, the tough task was mains, because in mains you don't only have to you don't only have to memorize something, but you have to uh, write in such a manner that uh, it it attracts the examiner, and so that they can give you good marks. So you have to take care just one thing in your mind, that what you are doing, that whole other people are not doing. So you have to be unique for this examination. uh, that is what is important. And for prelims part, you have to revise your syllabus at least 5 to 6 times. I have revised my whole syllabus at around 8 times. That includes economic survey also. And one more thing is, while I was preparing, I was reading a newspaper. I always make small notes, small 2 3 lines note for every article, so that I can get an idea that what I read that day and what kind of article was that. So small note making of newspaper is very important. Apart from newspaper, I haven't made notes of anything. I just highlighted the main lines in each and every book. That is what I have done, because you're not having enough time for making notes of whole syllabus. So I just made notes of a newspaper. So coming back to mains examination, for mains you have read most of the part of GS 1, 2 and 3 during prelims preparation, and the main part is GS4 essay and optional. So after I cleared prelims part, I devoted most of my time for preparing for optional, that is political science and international relations. And for political science and international relations, the most important book that can guide you what to read and what not to read is Andy Arora. I took syllabus from UPSC website of political science, and book that is Andy Arora. And in Andy Arora, each and every topic is given in with some details. It is not a very good book to refer to, but I think you can get an idea that what kind of reading you have to do, what is in this syllabus. So just get an idea that what you have to read by Andy Arora, and you have to go deeper into that. I took help of very standard books, like I read O.P. Gauba for part 1 of optional science, option, that is political science. O.P. Gauba and Andrew Haywood. I took 3 books of Andrew Haywood, politics and thinkers, and one more book. So Gauba, Andrew Haywood, and I took Pearson for Indian thinkers, and that is what I was having for part A of paper 1. For part 2, you have to refer B.L. Fadia. That is what I referred. B.L. Fadia combined with Lakshmikant can make you write a very good question. And apart from this, I followed EPW magazine. EPW magazine is beneficial in three perspectives. You can prepare by reading EPW for paper 2, that is politics politics portion, and paper 3, that is economics portion. Third thing is ethics portion can also be prepared by EPW. So I enrolled online subscription of EPW. So this is what I followed for paper 1 of political science. And for paper 2 of political science, I took help from notes of Chubra Ranjan ma'am, because notes of Chubra Ranjan ma'am is very good for paper 2. And apart from that, I followed David Coleman. He's having a book of Indian foreign policy. I'm not able to get this book name. You can get that name into that written part of my strategy. And apart from this, I read a book called Pax Indica of Shashi Tharoor. So this is what I have done for paper 2. I referred World Focus because for paper 2, World Focus gives you all the insights of what is happening around the world, and they'll the major important part of this magazine is they'll write all of the things in such a perspective that is very important for the person who is having political science as optional, because the technical language that in which they are writing is very important for writing of this examination. So for paper 2, Shubhra Ranjan ma'am notes and some standard books that you can get from the written portion of my strategy, and World Focus. And apart from this, regular reading from diverse pages, diverse websites on the internet is very important. And you have to follow newspaper daily. That is the crux of preparing for civil services. So for essay, I haven't prepared because most of the things for essay I got from my optional and from GS portion. For ethics, I just followed a small 200 pages book from Wizard, and I think that book is very good. Nobody knows. I think very less people know about this book, but this book covers everything, case studies and basic definitions of all of the concepts of ethics. So I think I got decent score in ethics and essay because uh, I brushed up my writing style. I haven't gone into other books, into diverse topics, into the bulky books, but instead of that, I worked on honing my writing skills. So that one is very important. And after you have done with the syllabus and Yojana and Kurukshetra, the magazines are also very important, and you have to revise them multiple times because they cover whole of the new schemes that has been introduced into that year. So I think so. The very good thing that I again want to tell about IASbaba is whenever I finished up with my newspaper early in the morning, because my schedule was to complete my newspaper by 9 or 10 in the morning, and whenever I finished with my newspaper, you get a pop-up that you have got a mail from IASbaba. It is a very important part for this preparation, and I was regularly writing each and every question of IASbaba because you know what you have read in newspaper, and it is easy for you to write it down that you for the questions that you get from IASbaba. So I think without any confusion, without any hesitation, you should follow one thing, and you just have to give everything uh, while preparing for this examination. And people ask me how many hours you are reading a day. But the thing I did was I switched off whole of my clocks. I was not going through with any of my clock. My laptop clock was gone off, and I was not having any watch in my room. So because there's a mental thing that whenever it is 12 or 1, your mind get an idea that you have to sleep now. It's too late. So to to get rid away from this problem, that mental problem, I switched off all of my clocks, and I don't know why it happened that I haven't felt any mental sickness. I was not tired mentally while preparing for this examination because it is first time I was preparing for this examination. The people who are preparing for this examination for 2 to 3 times, 2 to 3 years in a series, consecutive series, I think it's a difficult task for them to study because that is why I say that it is very easy to crack this examination in a very first attempt because you have that enthusiasm with you, you have that joy with you to crave for more knowledge and to get more knowledge, and you argue with the people with the knowledge that you have. So I think if you give everything in a single shot for the very first attempt, then I think you can crack this for this examination. So that is the main thing that happened to me. I slogged many hours, I slogged my sleep for this examination, and that is why I am here in front of you in this into this video. So one more thing I want to speak here is preparing for UPSC is not a easy thing. You have to be away from social things. My phone usually was off during my preparation, and I just followed the motivational videos that I get from YouTube. And there's one more thing, we often get motivational write-ups from IASbaba also, and it is very important during the journey of preparation. And the thing is, it's a very important phase of your life. The time period of from 20 to 30, this period is this window is very important in your life, and you have to enjoy every moment of this portion. So if you are wasting, I am saying wasting because I have seen some people who have been slogging 4 to 6 years for this preparation. So it's a waste of time. There's a concept of escape velocity. There are some people who achieve that escape velocity in 1 year and they qualify this examination. There are some people who achieve this escape velocity in 4 years and they crack this examination after 4 years. So all you have to do is to get that escape velocity. You have to slog many hours, you have to prepare very hard, and uh, I think I must say that you have to give everything that you have for this examination, because give a best shot in a single shot. That is what is required in this examination, because preparing again, if you even commit a single small mistake, then you're again back to zero. You have to fill the form again, and you have to write the prelims and mains again. Even if you get very low marks or you have not prepared for interview, you're back to zero. So this snake and ladder mechanism is very crucial. It is the uncertain part of UPSC. So I think my this video will help you for preparing for this examination, and best of luck to you all. Thank you very much.